we back on?
Yeah. I think we're back on yet, are we?
I've got a notification.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it'll come.
Is your Wi-Fi down?
No, there it goes.
Oh, there it is. All right. All right. Welcome to episode 26 of the Schnozzcast. This is Saturday, June 22nd, 2019. Special sign episode. And I'm just going to go on the table just to introduce everybody. So, to my right.
Yes, sir. Nick's here again, as always.
Oh, Cory, sorry. Here.
Doesn't even have a mic yet.
Hey, Cory, how are you?
No, not bad. How about you guys?
Thank you for hosting.
No problem.
And keeping us as always.
Hello.
And special guest,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Saying it's too far away to camera here.
Who said?
Kelly.
Oh. Well, this is just going to be fun to watch. Seriously, from that camera.
Well, yeah, nothing else is attached to it. And that's where the Facebook's coming from.
Yeah, great. Can I move the ladder?
Give me 1 second.
All right, well, I'll wait for that. It's actually really what the setup seems to do.
Yeah, it's not bad. So, special guest Junior Babs today. We have referred to you by nickname Crabby in reference to your slot on the show. Yeah, but
I'm gonna have to go with that.
You said you've got a bunch of nicknames, but I'm interested in this one.
Oh. Let's just say next
Mia.
Hey!
I'll show you. The cushions here are very tasty.
So anyway, yeah, so I usually set off on that. Okay, Crabby.
That's
Stuff in the house. Yeah,
Is it a friend of yours in your care? Teacher?
I think I'll be back home. Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Right. I'm not sure I know what it is.
Oh, I'm not happy. Anything that happens. Probably.
Yeah,
grab the front part.
Is great.
That's so if you want to probably
Really?
that's one of the
Yeah, no, this isn't. Yeah, that could be from the podcast. This won't be the last time that you're back here. I have a feeling.
I've been called happy. I think Mr. Papa George. Happy, Crabby. Happy on.
Ah, yeah, let's get Queen. What are you drinking tonight?
A little bourbon, Maker's Mark.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat my Maker's Mark.
And so that's your drink of choice, right?
No, bourbon is, yeah, Maker's Mark is that's my set here. Yeah.
Okay.
1792 was made its way to the veteran, but well, usually it makes a mark.
Sassy.
I'm gonna let that one go. What's
Get off of there. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, so from time to time there's going to be some
Let's go.
interesting
Hijinks.
shenanigans, hijinks. So we're dealing with potential plane noise. We're dealing with animals outside chewing on furniture. You can't live in Dearborn and not deal with plane noise.
There's a really annoying bird behind me too.
Yeah.
thought the dog was going to get it, but God.
Dog just looked like a jump on me.
It went like it was pointing into the back of the garage, and I thought for sure got it.
I know one time my dog was standing in front of the backyard watching this bird. This bird was like coming from like 2 yards over, and it's just kind of like doing one of these like wobbly flight path thing, and it kept reducing altitude, and it flew right over the fence and right into his mouth. And I watched it happen. I'm like, oh no! And it went right out the door. I'm like, put it down, and chasing the dog around. And I never figured out whether it was just the worst luck in the world or whether the bird was suicidal.
Well, I know huskies very well. It is the worst luck in the world.
Because he's not a big jumper. But he's watching, he's like, I can't believe my luck. Come to me.
Sleeping positions. He's all about that.
Yes.
Probably one of Jay's just that Facebook group posts about it.
Yeah, you
I
know,
follow a lot of crap.
people ask me about that all the time. So if you're a fan of the podcast but don't follow me personally, on Facebook, once I got this dog, I started noticing that, I guess the husky thing, yeah, they'll sleep in whatever position suits them for that day, and it looks like a position there's no way you could possibly come. So I started taking pictures, and I would name each one, and I gave each one a number. And it got to be so many that I had to start keeping a note in my notes app to make sure that I wasn't repeating numbers.
Right.
And because I didn't go like 1, 2, 3, I jumped all around for anything between 1 and 100. I'd go, oh, this is number 79. Next week, this is number 34. Because I wanted to make it seem like I had 100, that I was just waiting to catch him in the act of doing that act. And people are always like, you don't have 79. And I was like, no, I don't. But I've never repeated a number.
That's good.
They're all original. So.
I've never seen a repeat. That's for sure.
Yeah, no repeats.
That's what's amazing about it.
It's like he'll stuff his head underneath the rug. You know. But so his torso, his top of his body is completely, like chin on the ground, and his ass is also on the ground. With his dick pointed straight up in the air.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know how he does that.
Well, for the future.
but I think I can appreciate it because a mutual friend of ours, Tony,
Yeah, he's got two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he had those two before he ever had yours. And when you
Right.
started posting that, I could totally appreciate it.
Yeah, and he started posting
These
his.
dogs
And,
are pretty crazy, so
yeah, they're fun.
they're hilarious. I think they're a great breed.
How would you have video phones?
Oh, the video's great.
It's just the sound. Still bad.
I mean, we're outside, so it's going to be. It's not like when you're in your basement.
That's what.
Yeah.
Maybe like what I was saying about for the future, like if we could hook something up, like an audio cable here, instead of headphones,
Yeah.
and pipe it to a small little speaker wherever the camera is, just to give us a little bit of a boost.
Oh man, yeah, we absolutely. If I had thought about that, we could have done it.
Well, yeah, we could have done it very easily.
Yeah.
But we'll know for next time. So
Next time. Yeah, that's a great point. Could have been, the JBL.
yeah, you just need a long audio
Right
cable.
cord. Yeah, and I know I have one, and I know it's probably a 6-ring foot cable.
Perfect.
Damn it.
While Bob's driving to his house.
By the way.
Pick one of the dogs with you. And bring back one of your. And bring back your dog.
Oh no. I don't know. We're not even. We're keeping track.
So you get Indy in the pool?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would probably clog the filter.
It would displace some water as well.
Yeah, a bit of a weight.
I can believe.
So, we came back this morning from a trip down to Toledo to go see OAR last night at Promenade Park.
Makes so much more sense now.
What's that?
The 6:30 a.m. If you're not working at the hotel and you're up at 6:30 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
You're an asshole post. That was
That's the end of the story.
Yeah,
I'll tell.
wait a second, what happened?
Yeah, I'll tell it.
I'm telling it. I'm telling it.
I'm telling the story. I mean, either one of those two can tell it either. They as well.
We won.
Danielle's like, what? For what?
For what? So we'd gone to see them last summer, same place, and Danielle said, "Oh, they're coming back."
Where was it at in Blue?
Promenade Park, downtown.
Oh, it's outside.
Right on the water.
Oh, cool. That's a cool spot.
Yeah.
It's very nice. The venue's really cool.
Totally.
Yeah, they do. It's very specifically like a 6 to 10 probably thing. They do like a couple of opening acts, and then OER comes out and they play for 2 hours, and then they leave. But they've got food trucks. They've got liquor there as well. There's a bunch of boats that always like park right there, so they're right behind the stage, and everybody's having a good time. And it's a lot of fun. So we got there. I think we walked in just about 8 o'clock, so just about, we missed the opening act, just about when the air was coming in. And we sort of like, oh, I think we need to eat food first, so we stopped at the food trucks first. And then went to the same spot where we sat last year and tried to, and we're like, oh, we need to get some beers as well, but you do anything else, you gotta buy tickets to get the beers, so there's 2 lines you can stand in. So now we just eat first. So it turned out to be a good decision. By then it was nothing, so we went over to get the tickets and get our beers. So we already knew that they served Danielle's favorite White Claw, the Black Cherry, and they had a couple different kinds of beer, but they did not have the drink that Cory was drinking last year.
Yeah, and they had Twisted Tea last year, which was pretty nice.
Ooh.
But not so much this year.
Which was lovely.
So you opted for?
Can't even say it with a straight face.
Come on.
Jose Cuervo Strawberry Margarita.
Yeah. Now each ticket was $6, and a $6 ticket would get you a White Claw, or would get you a beer. But when Cory went to get his Jose Cuervo, the guy's like, "Nah, it's only 2 tickets." Like, why? Well, it's a small can, so it doesn't fill the glass. It takes 2 to fill the glass. So Jose Cuervo, is that what you want? He's like, all right. So he pours over $12 and gets his Jose Cuervo, and then we went back just to listen to the band. But if you know Cory, I mean, Cory generally tends to drink fast.
That's the only thing he does fast, by the way.
Or
So
wake up for 6:30 a.m.
Apparently, it was pretty strong. Each one of the cans is like 8% alcohol by volume. And by the time he got down to the end of the cup, what was he doing?
Dancing.
He was doing the LABs.
Oh yeah,
the robot.
one arm.
was he?
Oh yeah.
Only that.
Yeah. He does this thing where he's like, oh, I gotta get my bearings. And so there's a little bit of shimmying going on, a little bit of,
I should have
shoulder
recorded it.
shrugging.
I was just about to ask. No recording.
No, I should
There was a
have.
shimmy going on?
Yes.
Wait to put on the Facebook.
It would have been. But we were just kind of dumbstruck by what we were seeing.
Was not expecting it.
And it was only like 8:40 p.m., so we're like, oh
Yes,
man.
it was.
But I think after that, I think that was the last Jose Cuervo we had, right?
It was.
Oh, yeah.
Went to beer after that. So he did find his bearings after that, but it was a rocky start.
You did not see that coming at all.
No, not at all.
I just like the eclectic mix. I do like so the fucking like Volbeat's playing.
Yeah.
And you went to OER last night.
Yeah.
That's quite a mix.
Probably get away with it.
And I thought I had an eclectic mix.
You know what? Before last year, I'd never seen them live. And since then, this is now my 3rd time. And they're really good. They're like a Dave Matthews band.
Yeah.
A hard-working band. Lots of horn players. And every time I see them, I'm always surprised by how many of their songs I know. But I didn't know it was them. I can't remember what the newest one they have from the new album is. But I've already heard the radio station, and I know I like the song.
Miss you all the time.
Miss you all the time. But I had no idea it was them. So, great show. There's no encore, so like at 10 o'clock, they just go, good night. But they keep selling booze until like 10:05. So the band's off the stage already, and you've still got 5 minutes left to buy, beer. So they'll kind of let you hang around for another 30 minutes, and then like, okay, you gotta get out of here. So you
ain't gotta go home with it. You gotta get the hell out of here.
Exactly.
Been there, done it.
So this year so it's about 10:30, and none of us had to drive that night. We were leaving in the morning, so I'm like, Cory, we need somewhere that's like an Irish pub or something. There's a lot of people, maybe a band, some shots, rubbing elbows, people having fun. So
Google all of that.
he pulled up his phone. It's like 5 seconds. He's like, I got it. Marnie's Irish pub. It's 3 blocks away. Yeah. So we ended up there and sat on the patio for a little bit. Came back in. There was a really good cover band playing a lot of like Cory's favorite songs from the 90s.
Did you stay with the Cuervo Strawberry Margarita when you were there?
No. God, no.
You switched back?
I went to my usual, my go-to.
Water.
Yes.
Fresh tap water. Room temperature.
So it was a good night. Did we close the bar? I feel like we left before that.
We left before then.
1 o'clock?
I think so. I think they were getting ready to close. Yeah, they closed a little earlier in downtown Toledo.
Yeah.
You know, it was a good night when it's a group effort to figure out what time it is. and it starts out with I feel like it. Not that I remember, but
Right.
Well, when Cory and Bob, I wasn't there, but when Cory and Bob are together, I always have the answer to that question. But when they're out of town, I can't.
We were constrained by Toledo.
Wow. Ohio does suck.
Took a whole
state
town
ever.
to get us to bed at a reasonable hour. I mean, we didn't sit until 2.
Well, and it was also a bit of an Uncle Ray situation. Nick, you know what I'm referring to.
Okay. Like last night at the Uncle Ray's situation where they told us that they did what last call, it was like 128 or something like that. Did you guys want to do the last call? I'm like, what?
Gotta get going.
Blasphemous.
So, Cory only was one of Cory's favorite bands, one of Danielle's favorite bands, and they were all excited to go for that. But there's a good chance that he was even more excited about going back to the Park Inn Hotel downtown Toledo and hitting the breakfast buffet. He was because he went last year and he got up super early.
It was a happy accident last year.
Right, but I wasn't able to join because I didn't know about it, and then he was just crowing about it for like a year.
Well, yeah, because you guys had already left for a golf outing very early.
Right.
I had woken up because I was starving, and I figured like, oh, there's gonna be some sort of continental breakfast downstairs. So I went downstairs and they're like, no, we don't offer that. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, well, we do have a breakfast buffet that starts at 6:30. I'm like, it's 6:15 right now. We can do that. So I went back upstairs, woke her up. Like, let's go get this breakfast buffet. So we were the first two there at 6:30 on the dot. And let me tell you, it was a fantastic spread of breakfast food.
When was this? This was this
Last
time?
This was last year.
Fantastic spread.
Oh my God.
That came with the room, or you had to pay extra for it?
You had to pay extra for it, but it was, phenomenal food.
Yeah. I can tell. You have shades on and I can see your eyes.
Did you pick up my tab this
Yes.
morning then? Because I don't recall paying for anything.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank God.
Well, you did pay for
Well,
part.
but I legitimately walked out thinking that it was complimentary.
Oh, yeah, no. I did.
So as you saw me, like, see you later, suckers. Like I didn't intend to be like, yeah, you got that right. Like I walked out thinking that everything was cool.
So is your experience better or worse now?
Well,
Let me get to that. So we all knew. I'm being totally honest. Thank you for picking up my tab. I did not. I missed the part where we had to pay. So
Bob didn't just get up. He's like, all right, we're going back to the room.
yeah, I didn't. Right.
Dine and dash is what we call
Like,
it.
all right.
I had no idea. And neither one of them said, like, are you sure you don't want to pay first? Or
No,
I was like, okay.
I told you. I'm like, I'm waiting on the tab.
I did not hear you say that.
I thought you meant like he's old. He's not soft drink.
Did I say something after that? Like,
Bob, the tab. Okay, Cory. All right. I'll be upstairs.
what did I respond at all? Like,
You're like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. And you sat back down for a second.
and then
And you're like,
instantly
no,
forgot
you're like, forget it. I'm going to go.
You're lucky because there's probably like printed CCTV footage of you like
Probably.
exiting all points of purchase.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
If anyone ever sees this man come back,
Yes.
Well, Toledo
Arrest
PD
him on
was ready to
sight.
pounce. and
Right.
they're like, oh, God, his buddy just paid for it.
damn it!
Jesus.
Recall the chopper.
In my defense, and I was very groggy, and probably would.
A little.
Well, we went to bed. I knew this was going to happen, but it still was a shock to get like multiple texts from Cory at 6:02 a.m. in caps. Wake up! Get up! We're going.
At least you didn't wake up to him staring at you from the other bed, waiting for you to wake up.
That's creepy.
Yep. And
That's true.
It was like 6:10, and I woke up, and I looked at him, and I was like, yeah. And he's like, breakfast. I was like, it's 6:10. I'm going back to sleep
Right.
for 20 more minutes.
I'm going to tell you, when the whole story started, that was the first thing I thought when he said, yeah, it's 6:15, so I went up and woke her up, and I'm thinking, so...
That was last year. Which, of
But
course, he
either
wakes
way-
me up. We're going to go eat. I'm like, right now? What time is
You guys
it?
were at a concert. What the hell were you up at 6:15 or 6:30?
That's why.
Exactly.
So I got up.
We had to be there when they opened.
We all got in the elevator. Yeah, I'm wiping the sleep out of my eyes, and Cory's like bouncing.
You would
He's
think
like-
it was like Christmas Day.
I've never seen him so excited to do any other task.
For the record, I understand.
Yeah.
Bro, I got you.
That's
He
right.
had
I
a
got you.
spring in his step and a purpose to his walk.
I don't know if I'll wake my girl up at 6:15.
I've never seen him walk so fast.
Normally
down
when
the
you walk with Cory,
hallway.
you have to slow down if he's in front of you. But now we were like, oh,
Bob and I are like, oh my
Catch
god.
catch
I've
up.
been in hotels with him. I get
Was it a trot or a canter?
It was I think it was a canter. So we got down there, and of course they're not open.
It was 6:28 when we got down there.
Right. So we sat down. Cory could not be contained. So he continued his little nervous bounce.
So hold on. So at the concert, he
Yeah.
was doing some bouncing.
Yeah,
For
the
breath-
Cuervo bounce.
Breakfast, he was doing bouncing.
Yeah, a lot of bounce.
There's a lot of dancing.
How much sleep did he get?
Like 0.
Virtually none.
He says he slept.
I'll
Allegedly.
be honest, I did not go to sleep at all last night.
Are you
Are you
serious?
serious?
Swear to God.
I'm not
Why?
sleeping all over.
Well, it's hard to go to sleep when I'm staring at my girlfriend while she sleeps.
It was hard. It's hard to go to sleep thinking about breakfast.
Are you kidding? So, for the audience, Cory normally isn't awake before noon
Cory.
on any given day. So it was a little surprising to see this side of Cory, which I've never
The
really
only
seen.
time Cory eats breakfast food is for dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
When he's motivated, let me tell you.
Or at Park Inn in Toledo.
Yes.
Motivation.
So we're waiting outside, and there's this other gentleman, probably in his late 50s, early 60s, goes up to the door of the dining room, which is locked. And we know this because he starts yanking on it. And then he's knocking on the door, and he's like putting his face up against the glass. And I'm like, I didn't think there'd be someone more excited than Cory to get into that dining room this morning.
This is when you guys were leaving?
No, we hadn't even gone in there yet.
Oh.
So we're waiting to get in. But we're sitting down out in the lobby.
Is this just the hotel restaurant?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he know breakfast foods in Michigan too?
Who, Cory?
Yeah.
Yes, he does. But I asked him on the way there. I asked him on the ride, and I said, I don't know if you stay in a lot of hotels, but I mean, I've had a lot of breakfast buffets. Is it possible that this is, like you've just not seen a good breakfast buffet? He's like, no,
Are
no,
you
no.
sheltered?
No, this is unbelievable buffet. And I'm like, okay, I can't wait to see it
They
then.
have pancakes and hash browns.
Yeah, and waffles. You can put syrup and stuff on them.
They sit in these.
They have brown and served
They,
sausage.
they sit in these big silver trays on boiling water.
Yes,
Yep.
and it's they're being lovingly caressed by the flames.
It's this amazing piece of glass on an angle that goes over it.
Yeah, so in case you have to sneeze, you're not
You
going
do
to
it.
cover this glorious food with your snot.
Sausage links and bacon.
So we're waiting outside, and this other guy is going to the door, and he can't understand why they're open yet. So we're watching him, and you know how sometimes people they go to the door and they're like, okay, it's not open yet, and most people will like kind of turn around, do a little slow circle to like back off from the door because they're like, all right, I'm waiting. This guy would not. He was just like a dog.
And kept checking his
Yo,
watch.
oh, there's birds outside my window. And
Like a Black Friday sales event.
I was thinking the same
Yes.
thing. That's more what I was thinking.
Right.
Exactly. So they finally opened up. And it turned out the only reason why this guy wanted to go in there was to get a coffee.
Is the coffee that good?
No, it
But
was
it's
horrible.
free coffee.
I had the coffee. It sucked.
The breakfast was
And I
free too.
could not figure out
Hold
why.
on.
He's like, I gotta have your coffee. Oh, but later I did figure out because I remembered in my window they're having a problem in Toledo with fresh water, so there's like a low advisory.
That ended the 18th. If you would have read the letter.
Oh, so all right, perfect. Down south, back down to wondering why the fuck you wanted to drink the shitty coffee.
When you're up all night, you have a lot of time to read.
The literature in your hotel room.
Okay, I got a mail. I thought maybe we were gonna mail
No,
list.
No, it was
they-
right in there.
yeah,
so
they-
like, don't
they had it on
don't
the table.
drink the water on the faucet, stuff like that. You can go down to the
Danielle.
front desk and get a bottle of water.
Danielle, wake up. Did you see the butter's flying now? Cory, it's 4:15.
So the buffet.
Oh, there was plenty of bacon.
Have you been to a Holiday Inn? Have you had a buffet?
Why you?
Because then you've had this buffet.
This is the man that at the buffet about what are you?
Right.
Powdered eggs.
Right. And if you want really hard boiled, that's in the refrigerator. That's what
Yeah.
the Greek yogurt.
Potatoes were not like made that way or anything.
So that's what I'm saying. It was
It was
not
a
some
normal-
fantastic.
no.
They didn't have like
No.
an omelet station chef.
The one
going.
thing I will say was that it was very clean and it was very expansive. Like they took up like 2 different walls with all the different cereals and
Were there
bacon.
Were there reruns? Hey, there's scrambled eggs over here and over here.
no, single chafing dish and everything. But it was very neat and very well presented.
Cory, you
Other
literally
than
could
that,
go a couple miles away.
you've had-
you
you've
have the
had
same
this
experience.
Haven't known
Yeah,
Cory very
so
long,
that's the
but I know
lesson
he's
to you,
eaten
really.
it.
If you want, you don't have to wait a year. You could literally walk into any hotel in the area and tell them you're staying in room 212 and get yourself a coffee.
It's something special in my book. So.
Hey, you can't beat this good Toledo eggs.
I mean, the way you talked about it, I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be fantastic. Well, it was good, but it was buffet. It was hotel buffet.
You just now put your thumb on that face.
No, I think I kind
You
of
are like, well, okay, so what is this now?
I think I mean, it was good. I mean, look, it's not like it was the shitty buffet. It was just not the best buffet. It was as good as any buffet you're going to get.
He was so excited he couldn't sleep.
I know.
That wasn't part of the room, Jared.
So naturally, I got excited because I'm like, holy shit, if you weren't even going to sleep, this must be the world's greatest buffet.
Well, you didn't know. I'm more impressed with you, to be honest with you, the whole thing.
Why?
Because the way you played that off, that you really didn't want him to pay for that shitty buffet he put you through, that was really awesome.
No,
I
it
mean,
wasn't. Again, it was not a shitty buffet. It was not a shitty buffet. And yes, I'm very appreciative that they picked up my tab when I basically dined and dashed.
Kind of friend.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I don't even like breakfast food, and I started getting hungry during this story.
I know. And
How-
that's
how did
all
you
we
know?
talked about. The way. No, I had the,
Oh, okay.
I had the same feeling yesterday.
You're killing me, Crabby.
Am I hurting you?
Because they messed up mine.
You fucked yours up?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's a
it's
podcast.
cable.
Yeah.
Yes, it's cable.
Can you hear now?
Can you-
Can you hear now or no?
Now I know what happened. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, right there. Yeah, right there. Oh, well, it's right.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, it's barely connected.
Is it the sweet
Oh.
spot?
Hit it again. Push it all the way in then.
For those of you who are listening to the audio version,
Yeah.
Bob is running his hand up Crabby's mic.
Oh, it's a lot of hair.
Perfect, don't touch it.
Cory.
Alright, screw yours up for it. Sorry. Every time I touch it, I screw Cory.
Takes a village, right?
This whole conversation,
Touch
when
it.
you can't see what's going on, it's just horrible.
It's like watching a football game. Like, if you ever listen to the football,
But you know
listen
what?
to announcers.
Right.
You know how many people are going to be like, oh, I got to watch Facebook Live now.
Right there. Right there. Ooh, yeah. Perfect. Don't touch it, Cory.
How
Don't
are
fucking touch it.
How are they putting that on Facebook Live? I gotta get get banned. They're gonna get censored.
Facebook jail.
So are we hearing back from people that they can actually hear what we're saying a little bit?
Yeah, I think Callie said it was corrected once we moved it closer.
Okay.
Corky. You guys are talking food. Ready for snacks? She's
Are you serious?
I swear.
Perfect.
Do you want to reply to her?
No, because you had said you're not hungry just yet, so we're gonna probably wait. What, like 40 minutes?
First of all, I don't think she's inside watching Facebook Live.
Yeah,
She is.
She just
I
said
never,
that.
I never said I wasn't hungry just yet. I just said maybe bringing out the food the minute we start the podcast is probably not the wisest move.
That was the thought that counted.
It wasn't. It's always.
She's got
Fantastic hostess.
the sternos and the trays and everything. She's like, can I light
the
them
white
yet?
glove with the towel wrapped over
Bourbon
the
glass with skull and crossbones on it. He doesn't get it.
No,
No,
that's awesome.
What's it say in the glass?
I have no idea if it's got skull and crossbones.
Cyanide?
I just stopped there. Oh, it does say cyanide. I thought you were sweet.
Right.
This will be my last podcast ever.
Yeah, that's good. Good.
Peace.
She goes, yes, I am.
You don't even know what to
Let's
say.
do snacks. Sure. That's fine.
Tell her.
Yes, snacks would be awesome.
Look into the camera and tell her.
Snacks would be amazing. Thank you.
She has gone through 2 packs of cigarettes waiting for snacks. Told me your friends were coming
I
over,
don't
but nobody
wanna-
wants snacks.
yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah. What kind of friends are these?
What are her smokes of choice?
Eat.
Salem.
Just straight up Salem, not 100s, ultra lights.
Now it's Salem.
I came from the days where you could be sent up to the corner store to buy cigarettes for your parents.
Yeah. I mean,
Benson and Hedges,
oh yeah, Paul Balls, Chesterfields.
Virginia Slims.
Virginia Slims for sure. Chesterfields, I don't know. Something British.
No,
It's just
it's
the
like
only
from
thing
the
that I'm
50s.
racist.
Bob does kind of look
It's
British.
It's from the 50s.
Have you been faking an accent this whole
Born in
time?
72.
Come down. It's a British word.
Are you an English major?
What's that got to do with it?
Not the Queen's English.
The Queen's English. God, I wish you were.
Why?
Snubbigan. What does that mean?
I can just start making up words.
Cubbaduckery. Yeah, you are.
Ooh, start making it. Scrumptious.
Oh, you gotta do me a favor. I forgot to tell you before. Can you put that phone away from me, please?
Like around the
Other
side.
side of the table.
I'll try
Did
that.
you,
I can work left-handed. I'm good.
All right.
Did you happen to bring Danielle's box?
Can you write down one?
I sure could. What did we call it again? The segment?
Danielle's box.
Danielle's.
Oh,
No.
word box.
Please tell me that's the
Word
same.
box.
No.
Word box.
I
Sorry.
thought for sure it was. That would
No,
have been
it
awesome.
absolutely is not.
This may change your mind, but it was called Danielle's Word Box.
Danielle's word box.
Not quite as suggestive.
Better than
Sorry.
mine.
Not
Things,
quite the same.
Sorry.
things for
Just saying.
Danielle.
I would say
Sass.
suggestive, but it was just
Sorry.
great.
Yeah.
Something to talk about.
Corky says, okay, but I'm not coming out there. Don't mess with my cigs again, Jimmy.
I would
Jimmy
never
never touched her, Sid. He was just asking about.
No, just going back down memory lane.
Yeah.
Well, things were great. But an 8-year-old could go buy cigarettes and serve beer at his family's bar. But that's for another time.
Good times. What the hell happened in this world?
Said I'm not coming
Spring
out
Wells and
there.
Herner with that.
Why is she not coming out?
Because she's a mom.
Yeah.
This is video. She doesn't want to be no mom would be like, oh, hello. They'd be like, you guys come in here and get it, bring it out.
Strap it to one of the dog's backs.
What if she came out in like a
Sounds good. Excellent.
They'd eat it in a second.
Like a-
And that's the
Get back there. I'd love to
they'd
just
find,
see him try it.
They'd find a way.
Corey.
They'd find a way.
What if you saw her coming out in an evening gown?
Oh,
I've just prepared some snacks for you.
Donna Reed just got home.
What about when you get Virginia Slims and Donna Reed?
Battery. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna bookend it with some old blues music, and this is gonna be the
We don't really have a choice.
The most senior citizen podcast you ever heard.
We don't have the rights to really anything else.
Exactly.
You have to be dead for us to play you. So.
Yep, dead to listen and dead to play. So, I'm sorry to burst your bubble on that. No fan. Don't take it personally.
I don't think he cares.
No, it's there's no,
I think there's a silver lining in it.
there's no bubble. It's a hardened shell that there's no popping. It's still the best breakfast buffet I've ever had in my entire life.
That shell is
Ever.
cold. Doesn't get any better.
Sticking to it.
You do realize you can go to Bob Evans any day of the week and get food that was actually made that morning.
It obviously is not staying in a hotel because you didn't sleep.
You do realize you could also go to a farm, buy a cow, have it butchered, cook it yourself, have a very fresh steak.
But you'd rather stick your
What's
head
your-
up the butcher's ass and take his word for it?
That's right. Get a better look at the T-bone by sticking my head up the butcher's ass.
I feel like we didn't get the point I was trying to make.
I don't
Oh, he got
I
it.
don't think he chose to get it.
He got it.
I'm trying to help me help you, Cory.
No need to help.
No need to help?
Nope.
And he air dries. No towel. No towel.
Nick, that's a film reference, not a sports reference.
I don't
Well, it's
understand
kind of a
either.
sports film reference.
It is.
Hey,
But
Nick.
see, he hates sports. So
Nick, where's your
Yeah, don't bring up sports around Nick. He gets a little crabby.
No, you can bring up sports.
Add Nick to my list. I got it. All set.
You can talk about sports. I just didn't want to be surprised when you see his eyes roll over like a shark's eyes, like a doll's eyes. He just loses all focus.
Doll's eyes. Looks at you.
That's what I appreciate about you guys.
That day, only Loyalty one survived.
Madam.
Thanks, sir.
Oh, what you got there?
Your White Claw, madam.
Real sweet cider or
No, it's seltzer water.
oh,
Bud Light?
that's a cider. Oh, it's a summer drink. That's my alcohol,
Very good.
guys. It's on the S.
It's,
right there.
You wanna try it?
It's not-
It's like lime beer water.
cider, don't.
I mean, it's like
Okay.
it's
I will,
not heavy.
but-
It's refreshing here.
Okay. Seriously?
Yeah, it's like we used to drink it on boats all the time when we go out. So
Oh my god.
to me, it's kind of just a summer thing.
Jimmy Duffy and Darren Wilson's favorite thing.
Is that what they-
They'll love- if they're watching, they'll love it.
I don't drink it any other time but like in the summer. It's when it's nice and hot outside. You can just, you know, almost like a shandy.
I see the appeal.
If you want one, I got 12. So.
No, I'm good, but I see that'd be a good, like, you just sweated your ass off, hold the front one.
Yeah, yeah.
Something-
You don't want something heavy?
fresh. Right. You're not going to drink like a Guinness
Oh God.
or some pancakes.
Sit down.
Waiting on you.
You're used to it, buddy.
All right, so, Jimmy, what we do here is, on and off from the podcast, we'll do round shots.
I don't know.
So do you,
I know all about hey, better. I know all about it.
no way.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's impressive.
I bought digestive enzymes for Cory.
If you don't want one,
Probiotics?
No, digestive enzymes.
if you don't want one because you're drinking hard liquor
I
as
was
it
just-
is, I understand. So.
Oh no, I'm not afraid. Don't screw. Don't screw.
I was gonna say if you do want to see the poop knife in person, I can go grab it.
Corey's explained that.
That'd be good.
Corey's explained that he's afraid to use it because Danielle's forbade him.
Thank you, sir.
That's exactly why I will.
Danielle?
The little one?
Hold on, you gotta
Okay.
explain to me what you mean by digestive enzymes.
Or that's a full size
It breaks your
solo
poop-
cup
it
and
breaks
you're a
your poop out.
giant.
It makes you actually have normal digestion.
I'll give it to Cory.
How's that different
Rock
from probiotics then?
That is takes from probiotics take you more of the lining.
Oh, the gut
Yeah.
flora?
Mhm.
But, okay, so when you're taking, are you taking these enzymes
I'm
in
not
the
a
form
doctor,
of
but
like
I did stay at Holiday Inn last night. I don't know how far I can go with this.
I do that. Are you
629,
taking
I
them
was
in the
like, I'm
form
gonna
of like a
make this
pill?
work out. Yeah, it's a natural, it's a vitamin.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Just want to bring them over.
So you've obviously never had any need for it.
I'm gonna say no. But I was impressed. I'm not gonna lie. That didn't even have it. That was like,
Yeah.
I would
Such
never
a
need it,
thing
but
existed.
that's amazing.
Crabby, if you need it, it's available.
But then Cory went to clean
Bob and I were thinking.
And I heard to clean it's just like a butter knife. That's what I was.
That's what I would suggest doing on the bowl, but I was roundly ignored.
Bob and I were thinking that it would have more of an extension to it and be like a shoehorn.
Yes, an old-timey shoehorn from the salesman in the 70s.
Covered in
door to door,
Covered in blue silicone still.
selling encyclopedias. And they used to have to take their shoes off every time they come to your house, but they never had to bend over to slide it back into those loafers.
I don't know, the first thing that came to mind was I would like to know what they're. You know how they always had a question back then? Have you ever found the perfect shoe for yourself? I would love to know what the opening question was for that.
For the poop knife? I'm sure between now and the other podcast we can come up with it. What's the sales pitch? If you're a door-to-door poop knife salesman?
My challenge.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. Oh, yep.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessary.
Yep, not going to touch it.
All
Right.
Touch it.
Woo! That's for you.
Whee!
I can't drink that.
And this will tell you how much. I didn't even ask what it was. I had no idea what we were.
You didn't even know?
But you knew.
Haven't you watched the podcast then?
I have, but I knew you were doing shots. I didn't realize it was going to be. I've heard you do Fireball before, but I didn't realize that was it every time.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I mean,
every
it could
once in a while,
It could have been Everclear.
We'll do Jameson every once in a while, but
Special. That's got to be special thanks.
not everyone's a fan.
Corey.
Oh, really?
So the way I had set up my vacation, which starts on the 28th, is what?
What you doing there, bud?
What am I doing with what?
I don't know about
Your phone next to the mixer?
Well,
Right on the thing.
Never seen that.
Well, I mean, here he is over here telling you, hey, Jimmy, get your
I
phone away
understand.
from the mixer.
I understand.
I did.
And then he lays his right on top of it.
Didn't even realize that was there.
Yeah. The whole bubble bursting thing where you said you got that hard shell, I just never expected it.
That's what I felt like.
I know. I can tell. I
glad-
can read your body language.
I'm glad you're paying attention, Corey.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Someone here has to.
Anytime Bob brings a friend on the podcast, we always have to scrub the episode.
Yeah, well, yeah. If we should do that now, I think I just might have to take the whole
Oh, you wouldn't have to take it. I got that taken care of.
Yeah,
and
right
that's
over
why
on the,
the
right over on the
weapons
table.
on the table,
There,
yeah.
yeah. Lock and load. Or cock and load.
I don't play with
And winked.
a little bit of drool coming out of the
Nah, that's not drool.
Oh! Cory,
So-
on fire tonight.
Corky just left the room.
She's bringing our snacks. Snacks.
She's going to throw up. She's so shocked. The language of
Three
content.
plates.
Oh, the humanity.
3 plates of pancakes and sausage links.
Oh my
What you
god.
guys talking about?
I'm not going to lie, that way should be.
Half them up, pigs in a blanket, just dip them right in the syrup.
Yeah.
I thought about that. I would have
Dip
brought
right
it.
in the fireball.
I'd have brought that instead of makers.
Don't, Corey, don't.
What? It sounds pretty good.
It does, right?
What?
So
You know they make at the old Costco.
Hey,
Wait, hold on. There's
dude.
no old Costco.
No, Danielle's not gonna have a pig of the day now.
I haven't been to Costco. They make fun of me because I brought up Costco a lot because I keep finding really good stuff there, and they make fun of me for it.
I got your back on that, Daniel.
Thank you.
And
And
I
I'm not
think
even a Costco member, but I
Never even stepped foot in a Costco.
I understand.
Love
But
Costco.
they do sell pre-made frozen.
custard.
It's a bare naked ladies thing.
What?
No, never
No.
mind.
Pre-wrap sausage, not pre-wrap bacon.
Thank you, Nick. You're with me.
You got it, buddy.
Oh, okay. I got you now. I got you now. But yes, they have sausage on a stick that's dipped in pancake batter and cooked, and then you just put it in the microwave, dip it in some syrup, and you're good to go.
How long has this been out?
Oh, years.
Like, as long
They
as it
sell them
doesn't
at
sound
like grocery
Costco.
stores. Well, other grocery stores.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
I just
Like Jimmy Dean
don't
makes
want to
them.
be
Jimmy Dean, I'm on it. That's
3-letter
awesome.
names.
You're on the edge. You're on the right side of history.
Okay.
His mouth was like really this far from my
Yeah.
head.
Oh,
so
I
you
was
got
there.
to. You're fine. You're fine.
We do have. So tonight was going to be.
Oh, hold on. Are you going to get?
She just got thrown out. Cory just threw her out. All I saw was this.
Oh my. Is there a relationship fight?
The whole Costco thing.
She got the boot.
If there were.
That was it. Costco was the last pro.
Phone starts going off.
Always wanted to be a professional umpire.
I told you not to bring up Costco tonight.
Yeah, we're through.
Kind of going back full circle here with the whole cigarette discussion.
Yeah.
I just realized this has to be amazing for you.
Why?
You don't have to wait to take a break for a cigarette. You can just smoke on the podcast whenever you want.
But what do they say? Jimmy, what do they say about how many times it takes you to build good habits? You got to do something like
21 days.
21 days.
Yep.
think
We've
that's-
done 25 episodes.
I think that's a Taylor Swift lyric.
Really.
Going with Stephen Covey.
That I would believe.
But
Yeah, so
I
I've
could
done 25
shake it off,
episodes.
yeah.
So I'm used to sitting here and not smoking. Used to waiting for the break. I could do it, but I probably will wait until you fellas like you're still using it.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, that's what I started. Terry brought it up. I started telling Cory what I told you. So I started my vacation on the 28th, and the way I had maneuvered my days around, I wanted to use the least amount of CTO days as possible. So I just decided just to take one day off, which was today. And I'm cutting the grass, and there's not a cloud in the sky. And I'm thinking of the poolside podcast, and I'm like, I'm not going to be able to fully enjoy myself with just having one day off. So I two-wayed my lieutenant. I'm like, yeah, I think I need a vacation day tomorrow. He's like, okay.
It's that easy?
That's it. That easy. As long as it's covered. And it was already. I was just extra.
You knew you were extra.
I knew I was extra, so
Now,
I'm always extra.
the big question is,
Especially with those sunglasses.
Yeah, thanks, man. Wow. The wind around here is so sharp.
if you're listening to the audio version of this podcast, I think it's really glorious set of Independence Day sunglasses, red light stripe, blue stars.
Yeah, because I'm not a fucking communist, that's why.
There's like all kinds
Probably
of-
that at the table.
Are those the snacks?
Yeah, there's dips too.
There. Tony
Always
Payne.
getting the dip.
Perfect time.
Yeah. I don't understand podcasts.
Ooh, are those crab wontons?
You don't know half that.
Really?
No, those
right next to
are
Crabby.
pita.
I like it.
Pita.
So there's themed snacks.
Well, it's just like pita.
Am I gonna have to bob for apples? What are we doing here?
Bob,
Well played, sir. Well played, sir.
you got a menagerie of crunchy foods.
You know what we did? Can you take a picture? Actually,
I can always
I'll take a picture. You're watching the cast.
Cory's not here.
He went to go get
No,
it.
I'll take more than one picture.
You know, Samsungs historically have had better quality.
There he is. Yeah, that may be true. Well, you can do a round of cameras, a round of pictures then.
I'm not buying around the cameras.
All right, so I feel like we're coming down off the rails here.
Rails.
Crazy train.
And we're back.
We're back.
Brought to you by Kodak.
So Cory's mom has generously
Is there more?
prepared multiple color. What in the
Oh, that's chili dip.
serious fuck is that?
So that's chili dip. So that on the bottom has cream cheese, and then chili, and then cheese on top. It's delicious.
Oh, they're all dippers. I got it now. Took me a minute.
All right. So this is a new challenge that we've not yet faced before. How are we all going to continue to talk and eat
We're
at
not.
the same time?
Can't.
Do you have a con? Just set it in front of somebody. That person speaks. Like a Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, we could do that. Nah, it's too hard. Table's too big.
I was more impressed. I thought maybe it was a con.
Well, I'll pull my cock out.
See, and the whole time I was thinking about how I could go for.
How are you not setting me up to say that?
It was all natural. I did say that. It's okay.
Was it?
Oh, dude. I'll take levels from my bird.
How many people does she think are on this podcast?
I don't know, but I'll take that from
Now
my
we're
bourbon.
looking at
Are those my cherries?
cherries and salsa
Those are pretty
and
soaked too,
what is it?
by the
Hummus?
Hummus.
There's literally 5 different bowls and plates of
Are those
food
regular
meant to
cherries?
feed like 13 people.
Did she know I drink bourbon? Oh,
Yeah, because she saw your makers part.
Yeah, but how the hell do you just pull these out?
Because you're Corky Selesky, that's how.
Corey, what are those?
Yeah, she said
Those
decades of
bourbon cherries?
experience.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, she's a pro.
Yeah.
Trying to upstage me?
Oh, she'll upstage you all day
She's
long,
like,
sir.
I saw it last week and I know they love this.
No, because she would have had to watch.
She actually said, she's like, don't tell him. And I'm like, Nick already brought
Because
some.
Bob's like, hey man, he's like, you want me to grab some stuff? You want me to grab the cherries that you have? And I'm like, no, we're not. Glass jar, just the staples that we need. But that's awesome.
Ooh, actually,
Yeah,
next round too.
Next round, there's more rounds?
I feel like I'm sniffing my leg right now.
Corey, stop it.
Sorry,
No.
my bad.
Nope.
Oh, there you
No.
So
I was like, I don't care.
go. It's like I hear it, but I don't feel it anymore.
still have 3 jars of apple pie in the garage.
She told me that. I didn't know you had 3.
I didn't know
I
either.
had 1. You apparently had 3. Well, we gotta bust out one because I don't think Crabby's ever had them.
Yeah,
That
buy
Ohio
moonshine.
moonshine?
Yeah, my moonshine. Oh man, right on the
Stuff that we
right
made.
on the
Still have my
cable.
band card.
You said what?
No,
I've
it's
never had it. I still
it's
have my
Hey,
band card.
Crabby.
very
Never had
good.
apple pie.
Crabby.
Good lord.
Your gun's far enough. I can get to it quicker than you.
All right. Right now it's
Shorebirds on the line.
8:32, and that's when the podcast went off the rails.
Like you, like we're
Actually, if I was watching this on Facebook Live now, based on this, I would want a guest on this podcast, even if I didn't like what we were talking.
Yeah.
Look at the spread.
Oh, come on, even though I don't really
Yeah,
want to talk.
I hate you guys, but look at the spread.
The spread of drinks.
I disagree with everything you said, and
You guys-
fundamentally
you guys-
wish that you would stop doing this. But I'd like to be here.
I am now dumber for having listened to what you have said. May God have mercy on your soul.
Dude, I just sent that yesterday.
Did you really?
Yeah, I sent that to Twitter. Yeah, a guy went off on a political, just horrible thing, and I sent that YouTube video to him.
That's fantastic.
That's good.
That sounds like. Wait a second. Nick's
I'm
like
not
leaning
with
away
Nick.
from the microphone, and I hear it really loud. I look over and Crabby's and
We met it.
That's
before
amazing.
the show to talk about it. He's like, when this thing comes out.
So, Crabby, what did you guys talk about at that podcast you went to? I have no idea.
Yeah.
No clue.
Yeah.
All kinds of great food and
Fantastic
drinks.
spread. All the
I feel
Maker's
like
Mark
we
I could
started
drink.
about 7:30 and we ended
We didn't close the bar, but
I feel like too. People are like, wait, how Crabby land this episode? Like people like Kevin,
oh yeah. Oh man, sorry, Kevin.
Tony, who was on last week,
Yeah.
which we were supposed to do it